My bike plus a storm equals pure joy. Last weekend, one of my girlfriends called me up. She said it was time for a physically distanced visit at her place. I agreed. I couldn't wait to sit in her garden, sip a glass of wine, and talk face to face. IRL, as the kids are saying today. I texted her that I would ride my bike over for this occasion. She advised me to take my time because of the sweltering heat. I was okay with the heat. Plus, any excuse to ride my bike, I'll take it. I love my bike so much. The best thing I ever learned to do besides swimming is ride a bike. We even have film footage of my dad racing down the street behind my brother and I in the 70s. My brother and I are adorable, of course, but seeing the joy on my dad's face was the best. When I was a kid, my bike gave me confidence. It was a way for me to meet up with my friends, explore new places, not to mention burn off energy and stay in great shape. Those feelings I had as a kid where I found my freedom came flooding back to me. It's 100% amazing and magical, and I think that little kid energy is what I see in my dad's face when I watch that old footage. So back to my night out. I had a 40-minute ride ahead of me, so Wayne checked the bike over and made sure the tires had plenty of air and that the brakes were working properly. I got my bike bag ready with all the essentials: a sweater if I needed it, a bathing suit, never leave home without one, a corkscrew, and a bottle of rosé. I definitely hadn't missed any essentials, or so I thought. I wanted my girlfriend to feel joy when she saw me after all these months, so I put on hot pink capris and a lovely psychedelic top. My bike is, of course, accessorized with sparkly silver, pink, and blue streamers off the handlebars. I knew she would love the visual. So off I went. Approximately 25 minutes later, I noticed that the sky was changing color and fast. It went from sunny to, well, almost black. The wind picked up, there was lightning and rain pouring down, fast and furious, buckets and buckets of rain. The wind became so strong that I could no longer stay on the bike. I had to walk it. I felt quite scared for about 5 minutes. Should I turn back? Should I call Wayne to pick me up? Would I get nailed with a tree branch or a ball of hail? Then that young, brave girl inside of me came out. She said, "Hell no, let's enjoy the weather." I laughed until I cried. I felt the energy of Mother Nature, and in that moment I knew I was safe. I was reminded of how much I love spending time with myself, and that type of adventure is what makes me happiest. I felt grateful and overwhelmed with joy. I walked my bike for a good half hour, and then the storm calmed. As I rode uphill to my girlfriend's house, a sweet little girl about 8 years old came running out of her house. "Mom, Dad, look at the lady on her bike!" She and her parents cheered me on as I kept pedaling. It was wonderful. Here I was, so in touch with my little girl, and there was this young girl cheering me on. I felt truly connected to something magnificent. My girlfriend was worried when I arrived. She had sent her husband out to look for me and had a change of clothes waiting. I never thought to pack a change of clothes. We laughed so hard. I called Wayne to let him know I'd arrived safely, and he simply said, "Of course you did." Life is good. Find the joy. It's everywhere.